Good morning. This video is to uh, set the question paper in the Google form. Okay. So first, instead of taking a new form, you can go to the previous form where you will get the basic information. So you can have a duplicate or the copy of the previous form. For that, look at the top of the form. You have 3 dots to the right side of the form. So click that, and you have the option which is called the make a copy. I'm clicking that, and here you have the option to change the form. So whatever form name you want to give, like if you wanted to create a question paper for 6th standard, you can write that particular class with that section, or if you wanted to go for any other option, you can do it. So this is nothing but the name of the form. Okay, so for your identification, I'm going to give this one as demo. Okay, then you can continue. I'm saving it by clicking go. Okay, now what happened? I got the form with the name demo. Okay, and next to that you will be having 2 sections. If you wanted to have 1 section, you can go for that option also. Here you can see, like, continue with section 2 means, so it goes to the next section. Okay, if you wanted to, like, after 1 section, it will go to the next section. Now we are going to the section 1. So what will happen here? I can make any changes whatever to be done in the previous section, that is demo. Okay, if I'm going to click section 1, I'll go to this demo section. So here I can change the topics and all, title and all, like whatever I'm going to enter. For example, if I'm going to give the question paper for 25 marks, then I can enter it for 25 marks. And if it's for class 5, I'm going to write class 5 itself. If I wish to change, now the class 5 question paper, if I wanted to change for some other class, I'll be writing that particular class, and if number of marks allotted for that is different, then we can change it. Okay, and here you have the option to collect their email ID. Okay, then now I'm going to the section 2, then only I can make changes over here. Okay, and here is choose the best answer or the correct answer, which is already there in the previous question paper. If I don't want that, I can erase it, and I can give you the some other questions, like for example, fill in the blanks or short answer type question, whatever you wish. Usually we'll go for multiple choice. So section title they're asking, here I'm going to give multiple choice question. Okay, okay, fine. So this description is the information what you're going to give about this particular question. So each carries 1 mark. From that we are coming to know. Now to have the questions, so where should I go? Here can you see the plus towards the bottom side of the form? So once I click plus over there, I'll be getting the option to give next question. So question here is number 1, and whatever I wanted to type, I'll be typing over there. Enter the smallest 3-digit number. Okay, and here the options down you can see it is by default given a short answer. If you wanted to change to multiple choice, I'm clicking multiple choice, and here you are supposed to give the choices. In option 1, I'm going to give smallest 3-digit number is 111. So this is my first option. Again I can click to add another option is there, no, add option. So there I'm clicking, I'm giving 100, Then I'm going to the next option and I'm giving 999. Okay, so out of this 1 will be the right answer. After giving the options, look at the tick over there down to the question, blue tick. Can you notice it? So I am clicking that. If I click that, I'll be getting the option to give the mark. So I'm entering 1 mark. Look at this. Once I click the blue tick, I'm getting the right option, like which I should click. I'm clicking on that. If this green tick is there, then you have given the right answer correctly, and the points, if you whatever you wanted to change, you will change over there and give done. Here, look at it. If you're going to click both the ticks or all 3 options, you will be getting, but this will be considered as the while the students are submitting the answers, at that time it comes to know we have selected multiple answers. So please be careful while selecting the right option. So only one option, that to be the right option, should be selected and give done. That's it. So this question is done. So similarly, after entering the question, you need to give this required. Okay, once you enable this required, what happens? The students has to enter the question. If is not entering, it will never accept the submit button once they give it. Okay, so this required is to be selected for all the answers. Hope you all got it. Thank you.